I shouldn't have turned left. That was the mistake. It wasn't a big decision. I didn't step into a glowing portal or walk through a mirror. I just turned left into a conference room to find a pen. And when I came out, the hallway was wrong. It looked right. It looked like the office building on 4th Street, where I've worked for 3 years. Same beige walls, same drop ceiling with the water stain in the shape of a boot. Same hum of the fluorescent lights. But the length was impossible. I'm standing here now, looking down a corridor that stretches until the perspective lines just give up. It doesn't curve, it doesn't end, it just goes. The air smells like wet carpet and cheap lemon cleaner, a smell so strong it tastes like metal in the back of my throat. I've been walking for what feels like an hour. My phone is dead. Not the red battery bar, not searching for service. Black screen, dead. I smashed the power button 5 minutes ago until my thumb hurt, but nothing happened. The silence here is heavy. It's not the quiet of an empty room. It's the quiet of a soundstage after the actors have gone home. It's a waiting silence. I passed a water cooler about 20 minutes ago. The bottle was full, but the water was gray, like cloudy dishwater. I didn't drink it. I'm kicking myself for that now because my mouth feels like it's stuffed with cotton. The lights are the worst part. They aren't buzzing. They should be buzzing. Fluorescent lights always buzz. These just hum. A low electrical thrumming that sits right behind your eyes. And every 4th light is flickering. Not strobing, just dimming, like it's taking a deep breath. I tried a door. The first one I passed, I turned the handle. It was unlocked. I stepped inside, expecting a cubicle or a supply closet. It was an office, but the room was tilted. The floor slanted down to the left. And all the furniture, the desk, the chair, the computer, was fused to the floor. I couldn't lift the chair. It was part of the carpet. The computer screen was on, displaying a single line of green text. Exit. I backed out. I closed the door. I kept walking. That was maybe an hour ago. Time is slippery here. I stopped looking at my watch because the second hand is stuck between the 4 and the 5, twitching like a dying insect. I've seen 5 doors since then. I haven't opened any of them. I'm afraid to. The carpet is changing color. It started out that standard, mottled office blue. Now it's turning yellow. A sick, jaundiced urine yellow. The pattern is repeating too. I've stepped on the same coffee stain 3 times in the last 10 minutes. I'm watching for it. The splash of cream, the little drag mark from a shoe heel. It happens every 40 yards. Geometrically, that shouldn't be possible. The layout of the building I work in has firewalls every 50 feet. But here, there are no breaks. Just wall, door, wall, light, wall, door. I yelled, "Hello," a while back. My voice didn't echo. It was swallowed. The air just ate the sound. It felt like throwing a stone into a fog bank. You expect a splash, but you just get nothing. I found a wall socket a few minutes back. I knelt down, pressed my finger against the holes. Dead. No current. The plastic was warm, though, like something was flowing through the walls behind it. Heat, but no power. I'm tired. My legs are heavy. The air here is stagnant. It's not moving. There's no draft. No windows, of course. I haven't seen a window since I turned that corner. Just doors. Hundreds of them. I opened another one just now. I couldn't help it. I needed to see something different. I opened door 404. The number was scratched into the brass plate, handwritten with a key. Inside, it was a bathroom. 2 urinals, One sink. No stalls. The mirror was gone. Just a square of drywall where the glass should be. The faucet was dripping. Drip. 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 The water wasn't going down the drain. It was pooling up. The floor was already flooded, an inch of dark water. But the dripping sound was fast. Too fast. Like a heartbeat. I closed the door. I'm running now. I'm running, and the lights are flashing faster. I don't know if the flashing is real, or if my eyes are just straining from the monotony. I passed an intersection, a hallway crossing the one I'm in. I looked left. I looked right. Same yellow walls. Same flickering lights. Same endless stretch. It's a grid. I'm in a grid. I stopped running. I'm out of breath. The air is so dry it hurts to inhale. There's a sound behind me. It's not footsteps. It's sliding, like something heavy being dragged across the carpet. It's faint. Very faint. If I didn't stop, I wouldn't hear it over the hum of the lights. I'm holding my breath. It stopped when I stopped. I don't want to turn around. I want to keep walking. But if I walk, it follows. I turned around. Nothing. Just the long, yellow corridor, receding into the gloom. The lights in the distance are dimmer until they just stop. There's no darkness here, really. It's just dimness, a twilight that never ends. I see a door further back, one that I passed. The door is open now. I'm sure I closed it. I'm sure of it. I'm obsessive about doors. I close them. It's open just a crack, a sliver of darkness. I'm turning back around. I'm walking forward. I've started counting my steps to keep my mind occupied. 1, 2, 3, 4. The carpet is wearing thin. I can feel the concrete underneath the padding through my shoes. It's hard. Unforgiving. 500 steps. 600 steps. I saw a person. I swear to God, I saw a person. It was about 50 yards ahead. A man in a gray suit, standing with his back to me. He was just standing there, facing the wall. I froze. I felt a wave of relief so intense I almost cried. A person. Another person. I called out, "Hey! Hey, excuse me." He didn't turn. He didn't move. I walked closer. "Hey, can you help me? I'm lost. I think I'm locked in." I got within 10 feet. I could see the texture of his suit, cheap polyester. His hair was cut short, neat. I reached out to touch his shoulder. He dissolved. Not like smoke. Like pixels. No, that's fantasy. Like sand. He just crumbled. He collapsed into a pile of gray dust on the yellow carpet. The suit fell empty. The shoes fell over. The dust settled. There was nothing inside. No bones. No blood. Just dust. I'm scrambling back. I'm tripping over my own feet. This isn't real. I'm having a stroke. I'm having a psychotic break in the break room, and they've called an ambulance. Any minute now, I'm going to wake up in a hospital bed with my wife holding my hand. But I can taste the dust. I inhaled it. It tastes like old paper. I'm sitting on the floor. I have my back against the wall. The wall is vibrating. The hum is coming from inside the concrete. How long have I been here? I remember a meeting at 2 p.m. A budget review. I was bored. I wanted a pen. I went to the supply room. Is it still Tuesday? I looked at my watch again. The hands are moving backwards now. Slowly. Ticking backwards. Tick. Tock. Undoing time. I stood up. I can't sit here. The sliding sound is back. It's closer this time. It's rhythmic. Drag. Pause. Drag. Pause. I need to find a stairwell. I started checking doors again, frantically now. I don't care if they're tilted. I don't care if they're full of gray water. I need an exit. Door 419. I kicked it open. Stairs. I almost wept. A flight of concrete stairs leading down. Green paint on the handrail. Exit sign above the door, glowing with that weak, radioactive green light. I ran down. I took the steps 2 at a time. Down 1 flight. Down 2 flights. I pushed the door at the bottom. I stepped into the hallway. The same hallway. The same yellow carpet. The same flickering light. The number on the door I just came out of is 419. I went down, and I ended up in the exact same place. I screamed. I threw my watch at the wall. It hit the drywall and didn't make a sound. It just fell to the carpet and landed face up. The hands are spinning now, spinning fast. I'm sitting on the stairs. The door behind me leads up. The door in front of me leads to the hallway. If I go up, will I just come out here too? I tried the basement door, the one with the bolt. It was unlocked. I went down into the dark. No lights down here. I used the screen of my phone as a flashlight, even though it was dead. Wait, how is it on? The screen is showing static, just gray and white noise, but it's emitting light, a cold blue light. The basement is huge. It's a cavern of concrete pillars. The ceiling is 30 feet high, and there are shelves, infinite shelves, like a warehouse. I walked along the rows. The shelves are full of boxes, brown cardboard boxes, taped shut. I opened one. It's full of light bulbs, fluorescent tubes. I opened another. Clocks. Thousands of cheap digital clocks, all stopped at 11:59. I opened a third. It was empty. The box was full of that gray dust. The dust from the man in the suit. I dropped the box. The dust poofed up, filling the narrow aisle between the shelves. I coughed. I couldn't stop coughing. My lungs are burning. I heard something in the next aisle over. A rustling, like cardboard being shifted. "Is someone there?" I whispered. My voice sounded tiny. The rustling stopped. Then, a voice. It was low, flat, devoid of emotion. It found the bulbs. I didn't wait. I ran. I ran blindly through the dark warehouse, clutching the static light of my dead phone. I stumbled over boxes. I hit my shoulder on a metal shelf hard enough to hear something crack. I saw a door ahead. A glowing red sign. Exit. I didn't think. I just slammed into it, pushing the bar down. I fell through it, landing hard on carpet. Yellow carpet. I'm back in the hallway. I'm back at the start. I can see the water stain on the ceiling that looks like a boot. I can see the conference room where I went to get the pen. I'm crying now. I'm actually crying. Snot and tears and panic. I stood up and walked into the conference room. The table is there. The chairs are there. But the windows aren't showing the city street. They're just showing the hallway. Like the room is just a box sitting inside the endless corridor. I touched the glass. It's warm. It's pulsating. I looked at my reflection in the glass. My hair is messy. My eyes are bloodshot. But the reflection blinked when I didn't. I stepped back. I'm not going crazy. The place is. The physics here are suggestions, not rules. I sat down at the conference table. I'm done running. The sliding sound in the hallway is getting louder anyway. It's outside the door now. I can hear it breathing. Wet, rasping breaths. It sounds like it's inhaling dust. I looked at the table in front of me. There's a pen there, a blue ballpoint pen, the one I came in here to get. I picked it up. It works. I found a notepad on the table. I opened it. It's full of my handwriting. Page after page after page of my handwriting. Day 1, I shouldn't have turned left. Day 4, the water is gray. Day 12, I saw a man today. He was dust. Day 30, I tried the stairs. They loop. Day 60, I am the buzzing. I stopped reading. I threw the notepad across the room. My hands are shaking. I remember the pen. I remember coming in here. But I don't remember leaving. Did I write those notes? Am I the same person who walked in here an hour ago? Day 60. It says day 60. If I've been here 60 days, why am I not hungry? Why am I not starving to death? I haven't eaten. I haven't drunk the gray water. I looked at my arm. My skin looks smooth. Too smooth. The scar I got from a bike accident when I was 12 is gone. The hair on my arms looks like it's painted on. The handle of the conference room door is turning. Slowly. Very slowly. I'm watching it. I can't move. I am the buzzing. That's what the note said. I looked up at the fluorescent light on the ceiling. The bulb is flickering. Click hum. Click hum. I realize now why it's so quiet. The silence isn't empty. It's a vacuum. It's waiting for me to fill it. The door opens. It's not a monster. It's not a demon. It's me. It's wearing my suit. It has my face. But its eyes are gone. Just smooth skin where the eyes should be. It's holding a notepad. It walks over to the chair opposite me. It sits down. It reaches into its jacket pocket and pulls out a pen. It starts writing. I want to speak, but I don't have a mouth anymore. I reach up to touch my face and my fingers sink into the smooth skin. My nose, my lips, they're gone. I'm just a blank canvas. I am the buzzing. I'm vibrating. I can feel the electricity in my veins. I'm not a person anymore. I'm part of the building. I'm part of the infrastructure. The other me, the writer, looks up. Even without eyes, I know it's looking at me. It points to the pen in my hand. I look down. I'm holding the blue pen. I know what I have to do. I lean over the paper. The urge to document is overwhelming. I have to write it down. The layout of the room, the smell of the carpet, the feeling of the lights. I start to write. I shouldn't have turned left. The writer nods. It stands up. It walks out the door. I am alone now. Just me and the hum. I look at the window. It's not showing the hallway anymore. It's showing a room, a conference room. With a man sitting at the table, he's writing. That's me. I stand up. I walk to the door. I need to find a pen. I need to document this. I step into the hallway. It's yellow. It's endless. The door behind me closes. I'm ready for the next shift.